You know, I'm not really a fan of creative spellings to save letters, but... I also think this Geomancer stuff is new. I feel I should probably have read this more carefully, but alas. I feel this mod has a lot of interesting features. If only I like paid more attention to what the text says. But that's really unfortunate I didn't do it. Anyway, can somebody confirm that my stream issues have disappeared? Like, am I still dropping frames? Let me check. I seem to be good as of right now. That's good to hear. Well, do I always sound that way? Or just right now? You know, also for some reason the Turks have a different type of color on their suits. Normally they're blue, but in this mod they seem like, I don't know if that's a dark red or if it's just black. Actually it seems to be just black. Interesting. So what are her stats? Wow. She has 25% accuracy. No, it doesn't seem like there was a slide framed up there. Anyway, if I compare her stats to Cloud's, you can see some things. What's the what material does she have? She comes with barrier. She has a lot of interesting material already. And yeah, her weapon actually heals, so I guess that is why she has 35 accuracy and very low attack power, so she can heal for a little bit. I guess it's kind of neat because normally she isn't really useful because her attack is so weak. But now she can actually heal her with your physical attacks. She can heal you with her physical attacks, which is probably, I don't know, might be useful. Not entirely sure about that yet. Well, it's really interesting that you gave this interesting speech on GNU Linux. Are you using Linux yourself? Also, who even was talking about Linux? I wasn't. Did anybody even mention Linux? But, I mean, it's great to hear that. I just don't really know where this is coming from. Actually, earlier somebody mentioned Linux, but they weren't really talking much about it. It's just a copy-paste. Are you copy-pasting in my chat? How outrageous. Isn't that actually like illegal? Doesn't the UN, you know, condemn that? I'm sure there's like UN sanction on copy pasting in Twitch chats. That might be a crime against humanity. You might be in charge. You might be charged of something very soon. And I really feel I should just save all the time, because I might die all the time. I mean, I haven't actually died yet, so that's actually a bit surprising, to be honest. But I was expecting to die like a lot. I haven't died yet, so that's actually a surprise to me, but it doesn't hurt saving a lot, regardless. Also, I think I'm just gonna do like all the side quests in this playthrough. So I'm gonna read the Turtle's Paradise and stuff. You already get the morph materia here. I think you last did as well, but in the earlier version of the mods. It's just uncommon to give you such a strong materia so early, I would say. So unless I'm really very wrong, I don't think there's gonna be a boss coming up anytime soon, until after Wall Markets, so this should be relatively smooth sailing until Wall Markets. Is garbage a girl? It's kind of funny how this line of text works out in this mod with those names. You know, apparently there's like playthroughs where people name everyone Sephiroth, and it gets really confusing, but I like my names. They give the game an interesting touch as well. Does she actually say something new? My names are bad. Are you serious or are you just trying to joke? How can you say my names are bad? It's like saying my shoes are ugly. I find that offensive. Hey Beaver, how are you? You know, it's funny on this scene, you can see a globe in the upper left corner, and you can't really say what the globe is showing, if it's like an actual real world globe or like an FF7 world map globe. It just seems, I mean, FF7 actually doesn't use a globe for the world map, it's actually like, you know, the way the FF7 works is like, it's more like a torus, like donuts, not like a sphere, but whatever. Hey fat man. And I can't really say what the globe is showing, because you can't really make it out. The graphics are not good enough to be perfectly sure. Well, I'm good. I actually haven't died on this playthrough yet, which is actually quite a surprise. I hope chat is good. Maybe chat wants to talk about their well-being. I wonder if her text has changed for this part. Does she always seem so bossy and force you to have a sleep? I think I saw that. Well, I think he just knows if you should be upset. He didn't say that you should be upset. Should I buy stuff? Yeah, let's buy very many grenades, because I think that's important. Let's go with that many. Hey, Phenomical. How are you? Oh, I could buy materia actually. Do I want to buy materia though? I'm not sure about this. I think so, yes. In fact, there's a lot of optional bosses in this mod, like each character has like a side quest that you do late game, and they have like a lot of different bosses in those side quests. So it's actually quite interesting. I mean, I don't really know if... I mean, I played this mod, I just don't remember how they compare to the weapons. But I think, yeah, they're definitely stronger bosses than the weapons in those mods. Which is interesting. Should I buy a tent? Probably not. You know, so far the biggest difference from the earlier versions that in save points you can actually turn off or turn on random battles. You can toggle between random battles if you want to have them or not. So that's actually a very, very impactful feature in this mod. It definitely wasn't in the last version, I would have remembered that. So I don't even have random battles right now, which is... it's quite amazing. I like it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense plot-wise, but... I guess you don't need plot... realness. You got a new bat. Interesting. What happened to your old bats? Did it like break? Did somebody steal it? Did you trade it for a potted plant? It was old and gross. That's an interesting way of describing your furniture. I mean, if your grandma gets old and gross, do you just discard her and get like a new grandma at the grandma store? Why are you so disrespectful to your furniture? Well, I see. You know, I'm pretty sure there's like a grandma store where you can maybe went to grandma for like family holidays. In case your grandma is dead or something. It sounds a bit weird, but I'm sure there's such a thing. Anyway, maybe I should save, because saving is good. Anyway. I think the dialogue for this isn't even changed, so I don't really have to read it. I think. Hints and tips phone number. You mean like in the booklets? In the manual thing? I really wonder when they discarded using those phone numbers. Because I think I remember them from like the PS1 discs in those booklets. They have like phone numbers if you want to like get cheat codes and stuff, but I assume that the internet made those phone numbers kind of obsolete. I wonder if somebody got fired over that. Like, I wonder if somebody's job was to like answer those phone calls from like children and their mothers asking for like cheat codes. Who's Hobo Hooker? Well, who do you think it is? I mean, my current party is 2 people. It's Popo1 and Hobo Hooker. I dare you to guess who's who. I mean, no, you know who's who, but it's... Hey Thomas, how are you? Do you actually need to enable Whisper on Twitch? I thought it's on by default. Yeah, this is actually version 1.4 of New Threat Mods. This is not the first time I'm playing this mod, it's I think the 3rd time I'm playing this. And the first time I played this mod, it seemed like some kind of poverty mod, where enemies didn't give you much skill and stuff. And it's not really a hardcore mod, but it makes the game a bit harder. I like it, but it's not primarily a hardcore mod. Yeah, this one has a couple of buffed up bosses, but I mean, this isn't primarily a hardcore mod, it just has like new stuff, which I guess is harder than in the normal game, but it's not like a hardcore mod where you like have to die 1,000 of times to just finish the game. I think the difficulty is increased, but it's still like fairly interesting and not like unbeatably hard. Yeah, it's actually quite a fun mod, I would say. It has like a lot of extra bosses and extra enemies, extra side quests, and also the gameplay is a bit different. You have like the equipment has changed, the materials changed, and mostly the status, the stat growth has changed. Like, if you compare Cloud stats and Arrow stats, you can see they're like extremely unbalanced. Like in the original game, in FF7, characters are like they have different stats. Like physically, the strongest attacker would probably be Barrett's, but like the difference between like the strongest and the weakest attacker isn't that big. In this mod, however, the differences are much bigger. Like, in a way, this mod is just it's just more unbalanced, because their characters become more unique. They have like very different stats. So it's like more of a class or like a job system, like in some other FF games, and I kind of like it. Yeah, actually her weapon, it heals the enemy, so the damage you do actually heals. So I guess that is why she has this high accuracy. I mean, in FF7, physical accuracy, even if it's 255, it can still miss. So there's like no way to guarantee a hit. It's just that this is a very high hit rate, but it can still miss, so it's just very unlikely to miss, but it's not impossible. You know, only magical attacks, if they have 255 accuracy, they can't miss. But physical attacks, they can still miss if 255 accuracy. So, I mean, I haven't actually used it yet. I'm not really sure if it's really that helpful to heal with physical attacks, but I guess I will find out eventually. Yeah, in the original game, some weapons have quite a low accuracy, like Behemoth Horn. Most of Barrow's weapons have low accuracy. Yeah, I hate the tanks missing. I mean, if you max your speed, you essentially also max your accuracy, your physical accuracy, because of how FF7 stats work. You can also just max your luck. If you max your speed and your luck, you essentially hit all the time with physical attacks. It's kind of interesting how that works in FF7. But I actually like it. I actually like the way FF7 game mechanics work. You know, I don't even know if I should actually try to get the to get Cloud chosen by Don Corneo. Because I skip like this one battle that normally you have, but I guess it's not exactly too eventful. I could actually even go into the Honeybee Inn and see what I find inside. I mean, maybe I should do that. I need to talk to this guy though. He gives you the member cards, and now you can go in and see interesting stuff. I mean, if you have the other stuff, you don't actually need to go in to get like Cloud chosen by Anconio, but you can see like some interesting stuff. You can actually get makeup here, but I think you have to first go into a room. So this is the this is the $&$ hashtag % room. I wonder what those 4 signs could stand for. And this is the group room. I wonder what group could mean in this context. Should I go for the $& hashtag % room? Or should I go for the group room? You know, I think I know what's what. And I think I will go with the exciting group room. Yeah, this room has a hot tub. Well. Yeah, this is the amazing Mookie, a very underrated FF7 side character. I mean, what kind of weird brothely missed that? I don't know. I don't know if this is a thing in Japan, but I think, like, I don't know. Oh, you can actually, like, move clouds? I didn't know that. That is interesting. Why shouldn't this be in a remake? Because, I mean, nothing is even happening in here. Do you want to join my young bubbies group? Could you do someone else? I wonder what that means. Can I get makeup now? No, so now you get makeup. Depending on the sound you hear, you get like a different Duncornio score. But as you don't need it, it doesn't really have an impact. Well, it's not the fuck room. It's the $& hashtag % room. Well, in that room, the $$ hashtag % room, you Cloud is like a mental breakdown. There's the other honeybee and girl, and Cloud has like a mental breakdown. You can like probably like YouTube it and just see that scene. It's not really too exciting, but Cloud just has like a breakdown and like wonders what's going on with him and stuff. Hey Cash, how are you? But I kind of like the group room more. There's more action in the group room. Oh, I forgot to actually get dressed. That's amazing. Well, you know, maybe there's like a new boss like the next point. I just don't want to like, you know, lose my progress and die accidentally. So I'm just gonna save a lot, you know. I like to just be safe than sorry, I guess. So I'm just gonna save like all the time. I mean, I think there's worse things than just saving too much. It doesn't really waste too much time anyway, so... In fact, I probably should have saved only now. You know, actually I think I can save before apps. I think in the sewers there's an extra save point added. And until then I don't think there's a boss or anything, so I probably wouldn't even have needed, excuse me, to save right now, but whatever. Also, I've always wondered why Cloud's, like, why does he have two braids? Like, who in the real world has two braids these days? Like, I don't know. It's such a random kind of hairstyle for a woman. Like, I don't know. Do people have braids still? Like in 2016? Does anybody like wear braids? Like two braids? It looks just clownish. I don't know. Just seems really random to me. In the 90s, really? I have no idea. I just know it looks really strange. Well, I actually think that SegaChief removed the Jeffy Wong Warp stuff because you get Jeffy in different ways in this mod. So essentially, you cannot even Jeffy Warp because you're forced to get your own calm. So you can't even Jeffy Warp in this mod. So there you go. Also, if you just came, you might notice that my names are a bit different, but I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm doing like a casual playthrough or like a playthrough of some sort, I have to adjust my names to be wet and war and all of those things. He just said he doesn't want garbage in. I mean, who wants garbage anyway? Oh, if you do like the regular game, then yes, you can do that, but you'll be like soft locked. You can't really do much. Like most of the Jeffy Warpers you can do, they just soft lock you in different ways. I think when I last played this mod, I like when I played like version 1.35 or so, and I didn't actually get Cloud Chosen by Corneo, I think. So I had to actually fight the enemies. I mean, I don't really think they're very difficult, so it's not really like I'm losing out on them. They aren't exactly too exciting anyway. But right now, I will have Cloud Chosen, right? Yeah. So there you go. For some reason I'm so tired, I'm not sure why. Yeah, normally you don't take the hyper because it's rather useless, but I might just as well get it now. I've always wondered why Don Corneo has like searchlights in his bedroom. I mean, I guess I get that it's some kind of, you know, weird brothel, but searchlights, really? Oh, you just turned in at War Markets? Well, there was already like extra bosses. I fought a mini boss when I planted the bomb just before Airbuster, and I fought Guard Scorpion a second time. And characters have like different stats already, and they have like different materia already have. Like Aerith came with a lot of quite fancy materia. She has like life and barrier, and so you have like different equipment already, and that's quite a huge thing actually. Who wears jeans? Well, why can't you wear jeans though? I don't know. That doesn't really, I don't know, surprise me or enrage me, shock me. Yeah, also Arrow's weapon is actually healing, like restore heals the materia. I mean, in some games, that's a thing. I think in FF4 actually, and also in FF9, literally some weapons they heal you. I think there's ability in FF9 to do that, but it's unusual, and I don't know. I think it's neat. I don't think I really use it, but why don't I notice your funny emotes? They aren't really funny, so much as disturbing. No offense, but I don't know. They're too spooky to be funny. I'm sorry. Oh, FF Tactics? I never played FF Tactics. Maybe I should do that at some points. Yeah, as I said, there actually is a save point, so I can just comfortably save there. Just before the boss. Isn't that amazing? And yeah, as you can see, my materia is actually... Wait, if I equip my materia, I already have cover, I have enemy away, like, that's quite an unusual materia so early in the game. I have morph. Seriously, I have a lot of shit that normally you don't have. Yeah, this is the mod. You can also like see my stats. Tifa has a very high attack, and you know. So, I guess I'm just gonna save now. Why do I save so much? I'm not sure. Yeah, Tifa has actually quite promising stats. She has a lot of attack, and that's really quite neat. Anyway. Yeah, also Abs is blue, and he's called Absenia. It's probably very amazing, important that he's called that. Oh, this gives you poison. That is an interesting twist. I guess I should give myself I don't even know if this is barrier or M barrier I should use. But I'm sure I should use some kind of barrier. This is actually quite weak. I should probably just throw grenades. I mean, I bought them, so I can just use them, I guess. Oh, grenades. Good to know. That was actually quite strong. You found the ticket the police gave you after you peed in the streets. You have it like stored as a momentum, as some kind of memorabilia. That's amazing. How old is it actually? You know, I don't even know if you can paralyze apps in the normal game, because I never really have cross-slash so early. But that's interesting that you can paralyze apps. So why do you even have 20-year-old Coke? Do you mean like Coca-Cola, or is there like something else that might be referred to as Coke? No, I just have used the waiver so much already. I mean, I think that wasn't changed. You get cross-slash by using waiver like 8 times or so. And actually, I think I haven't used it that many times. I think they actually reduced the amount you have to use it to learn cross-slash. So that's interesting. Also, I probably should have bought more grenades now that I think about it. Because I'm running out of grenades. How terrible is that? I'm not really speedrunning it, I'm just having a timer up so you can like tell what time it is at your house. You know, it's not a speedrun timer, it's just like a timer. Like a clock. Just not with clock signs. Like a digital clock. Actually, we can't really debug room this. You literally cannot get into debug room with this mod. Because Jaffe warping isn't a thing in this mod. Because you actually don't get to fight Jaffe. So you can't really do that, unfortunately. I should have bought more grenades, I noticed. Like, oh my god, why didn't I buy more grenades? No, she's slightly below how much damage she did. Well, I guess I can just do that. Do you see it's like 28 HP less than grenades? Is he like weak to a certain elements? If only I knew these things. Yeah, all bosses are harder essentially, yes, that's the point of this. I mean, I could have used Sense, but I don't like Sense. Oh, I guess I should have used Ice. If only I'd known that. If only I'd known that. I just hope he dies now, because I don't really want to heal. Oh my god, he has a lot of HP. I think he should have died, but he hasn't died yet, alas. Well, I mean, of course I could sense him, but wouldn't that just be like too easy or something? I don't like sense. Actually, you're forced to get her in calm. Like, when you go to calm, you get her, like, mandatorily. So, that's how it works on new threat mods. Oh, this wasn't too bad. If only I hadn't used that many grenades. Because I would really like to have more grenades. I don't have any grenades. That's cool. Oh, you actually healed after the battle? That's interesting. No, sense wasn't changed, but the materia sense, it gives you a stat boost to your dexterity. So it's worth equipping it just because it gives you like a slight increase to your speed, which is why I actually equipped it in the first place. Anyway, the biggest thing in this mod, in this version of this mod, it wasn't in earlier versions, is that you can actually turn off random battles. In save points, you get like an option to remove random battles. You can toggle them. Excuse me. So now they're on, now they're off, and off they stay. I actually like that because normally you don't want random battles, and you don't get any now, which is really quite amazing. I wonder if this also gives me like a stat boost. Oh, also interesting. So of course I'm going to equip that. So should I get, I mean, because I have no random battles, I could just get all the stuff on those screens, like free materia, I mean free potions and stuff. Yeah, but enemy away also gives you like a stat boost. You see, it increases your luck, so it's also already mastered. I actually like that. Oh, I could have like a death count, that's a great idea. But I haven't died yet, so I don't know. I guess if I like play another hardcore mods, I might just get like another death counter, but I don't know. Also, maybe I shouldn't save like it all the times. Why do I save? I don't know. I think I'm obsessed with saving now. So yeah, that's a high potion. Yes, I just turn and win a battle, so I have no random battles on the screen. Exactly. You're gonna see it in MIUs? I have no idea what that means. Your language confuses me. And thank you very much, Aki. Thank you. I hope you're good. Yeah, it's the Steam version I use. How did you come anywhere? How do you like end up anywhere on Twitch by eating German foods? Oh, I misunderstood what you're saying. So you just had that, and now you're here. I thought that eating that just brought you here somehow. Never mind. Yeah, for some reason, when I did this amazing April Fool's thing, I decided to use Twitch alerts, but now I kinda like them. I mean, I don't know. Can you imagine how long it took me to make that? To make that Tomberry emote? Like, probably 2 minutes. I don't want to waste my 2 minutes I spent on it, so now we can all enjoy it. Well, it's supposed to be big. I know. That's intentional. Isn't bigger better anyway, when it comes to several things such as tomberries? Like, I don't know. I was told that bigger tomberries are better than smaller tomberries. Do I like doner? I don't really eat fast foods very much, but I think I like it, yes. I don't think in one sitting, but also it's not really a blind one, because I have played this mod in the past. So I don't think I'm going to finish this in 1-1, and I already kind of know what to expect. I can buy more grenades, that's cool though. That is actually quite neat. I'm going to sell like an ether, and then buy more grenades. Well, do you really want to know what my names are? Why are you even expecting my names to make sense? Any news on the remake? You mean FF7 remake? No. As far as I can say, there's no news on that yet. You know, also there's no news on what happened to the FF9 Steam version. Like, it was supposed to come out in early 2016, but it hasn't come out yet. So that is unfortunate, isn't it? Well, as I explained earlier, when you go to calm in this mod, Juffy is like forced onto you. So you just get Juffy mandatorily in calm. And I feel I have to like buy more grenades, but I cannot afford more grenades. I mean, seriously, this is the poverty mods. Right here I can tell you. I should be able to afford more grenades, but I can't. The only reason why I can't is because this is poverty. This is for poverty version 1.4. I just said it. Yeah, for some reason SegaChief has some kind of color issue, no offense. So his bosses and like everything has like different colored sprites and just different colored enemy models. I don't really know what the matter is with all of that, but it's kind of funny, kind of disturbing. So, shouldn't I just be able to attack and that starts? I guess I'm just gonna throw grenades until this thing is dead. I mean, I don't really expect this to be too much of an issue. Have you actually finished this mod, Newsbaker? Because that's kind of what it is, but that's also kind of its appeal. It's meant to actually imbalance the game, to make you have like a job or a class system where your characters are more unique, and you know, you can see, by the way, you can just see the Turks. They have like a black suit. In earlier version it was like a wetsuit, but now it's black. However, news. I mean, this is not my first time playing the mods. This is actually my third time playing the mods, so I kind of know this mod by now, and actually I think I like it. No, I don't think he did. I'm not sure actually. You'll have to ask him. Maybe he's gonna appear later and then you can ask him. Also, I don't like this. This is like too much damage. Maybe I should use barrier. I mean, I have barrier. Should I use barrier? This kind of sucks, doesn't it? Like... Do they have like 100 HP? I kind of guess so. I should probably use barrier actually. I mean, as I said, I haven't actually died yet. A 100% speedrun, you mean for this mod? So like, for the FF7 remake? I mean, I don't really want to speedrun this mod. I guess you can speedrun this mod, but I don't think I want to do that. Honestly. I should probably use barrier. And probably also heal. Dude, of course she has reflect. Why does everyone in this mod have fucking reflect? You know, earlier when I was fighting Airbuster, he also gave me reflect. That was actually interesting. So status effects in this game, in this mod, are quite a big thing. Just a lot of status effects. There's like poison everywhere and sleep. But reflect is also quite a big thing. Hey Fake Man, how are you? Is reflect damage still doubled? You mean no? Actually in FF7, reflect doesn't double the damage. I don't know what game it is that it like doubles the damage, but in FF7 that never happens. Like reflecting a spell doesn't make you deal double damage. That's good to hear. In FF8, are you sure? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm using Discord again. I don't know, maybe this is getting myself closer to this elusive talk show that I was told about I should host.
Who told you should talk him?
Oh, hey. Oh, he's paralyzed, that's neat. Oh, he's actually dead. So I haven't actually died yet, which is kind of surprising to me actually. I mean, as I explained, this isn't necessarily a hardcore mod, but when I last played this, I died much more than I have died so far. Maybe it's just that because this is my third playthrough of this, you know, I can't actually tell if it's because he made the mod easier, or if just that I got used to it and I kind of know what to do. It could be just both. I actually think he made it easier, because like basically all mods, like difficulty mods, as soon as they become like more mainstream and they like have more people who use them, people like demand them to be easier, because the more people that use them, the lower the expectations are. And so if you have like a really hard mod, as soon as it becomes like bigger and like more mainstream, people just want it to be easier so they can like beat it as well. I guess that's probably contributing to it, but also I might just have gotten better at this mod, because this is, as I said, my third playthrough of it. I might just have gotten better at it by now, who knows, that could also be it. Well, I guess there would just be too much editing of the models. You can't really so easily like change the skin color of a model. I guess you can, but it's probably more bothersome. Yeah, that is just the new threat mod. SegaChief like to re-edit the colors for some strange reason. Like enemy models and character models have like Cloud's outfits is like a bit darker. It's not really pink or purple as it is in the original game. It's more like navy blue or something. Well, you know, they were planning on killing Avalanche. They weren't supposed to survive that. They just kind of did, so that's unfortunate. But, you know, the idea was to kill them off, it just didn't really work out, so... You know, that's just Shinra 101. Like, everything they do doesn't really work out. They kind of like this game's Pokemon. Like, this game's Team Rockets. They kind of just fail at like, everything. Well, I mean, yeah, they killed Jesse and Biggs and Wedge. So yeah, they killed like some of it off, but I mean, in fairness, they aren't really part of the more important part of Avalanche. But I mean, if if they succeeded, the game would have ended here. Like, that's just kind of necessary for this, you know, for the plot to work. If they just had killed the role of Avalanche, that would have been the end of the game, right? Maybe you could have played as like a spooky ghost of the characters. You could have like haunted a house or something as like the ghost of Clouds. But I mean, they have to like survive for this plot to, you know, to settle and advance. I mean, if they had died, it would have been the end. That's kind of how it works, unfortunately. Well, that's not FF8, is it? It all makes sense. Well, some things make sense. I mean, recently I came across that FF8 we know is Artemisia theory again, and it's actually kind of an interesting read. I kind of like FF game theories. I feel people should, you know, should invent more of them. I mean, I guess they aren't really meant to make too much sense, but they're kind of fun. Yeah, that's actually one inconsistency of the game. Like, Sang's age doesn't really add up. You can see him being like an adult. When Errol's a child, that's probably like a 15-year span or something. Maybe like 10-year. But he doesn't seem to have aged when you see him later in the game. I mean, also like in Advent Children, when you see Sang, he seems like pretty young still, like 25 or something, so when Ed was a child, he probably was a child himself, and it doesn't really add up. But that's actually probably a very small inconsistency, but yeah, that's true. And I feel I should just buy more grenades. I don't really know how many more I should buy, but... yeah. That will not do. I need more grenades, but the game doesn't give me any more. What if I just sold all my ethers? Yeah, probably not the greatest idea. What can I sell that is actually very valuable? This all doesn't really do. I mean, I guess I could actually like grind, but should I grind? I don't know. Doesn't that make me like too prepared? I mean, I guess I could like kill some enemies, get some gil. Well, I don't really want to sell all the ethers though. What if I need them? You know, I can't really tell if I need ethers or not. So I just want to be a little bit safer, you know? Didn't I just turn on battles? Like, are they still gone, or is it just this screen has allowed counter weights? Oh, there we go. I thought I just had forgotten how this works. Oh, a preemptive attack, that's neat. Oh yeah, I guess I should do that, that's a good point. I forgot about enemy away. Never mind, thank you for mentioning that. I mean, it also increases your luck by like 1 or 2, but I guess if I want to get battled, I might just turn it off. So that's 3 grenades, like 240 killers, 3 grenades. Yeah, probably not worth it. Hey Gaza, how are you? Oh my god, no, not the spooky hobos, they steal stuff from you. I don't like that. Oh my god, I don't really want to have them steal my ether. Well, that wasn't really too close, but if you're not careful, you might lose your stuff, and that's 4 grenades. Like, 1 grenade costs 80 gil, so that was 4 grenades. That is neat. I mean, it seems like the enemies aren't actually too strong, so I could probably just grind for a little while and just accumulate some money. Wow, this killed him 1 hit, that's quite neat. So there should be 3 more grenades, right? I guess I'm just gonna level up to like 15 or so. I also feel that this mod gives you like more XP actually. I mean, it doesn't really give you much gil, but it's really quite generous with the XP. Oh, I could morph the enemy. That's a good idea. I should look into that. What the fuck just happened? Did they like steal something? What does it say? I didn't pay attention what it says. You know, if you kill them, you get your stuff back, but if they get away, they literally get away with the stuff. Yeah, I think, I mean, this mod still doesn't really have a lot of gil in it. I mean, it seems there's a lot of XP, but not so much gil. I kinda would prefer it to be the other way around, but I guess I can't change that. What is this mod about? essentially it like adds new bosses, new enemies, new side quests. It changed the gameplay. It's like the game is more like a class or job system now. Like all characters are more unique. Like for instance, Tifa is a very strong physical attacker, but Cloud is more like a mage, and Bear is like kind of useless. So the game is like more customized, and it's like a new, interesting way of playing the game. If you played it already like a couple of times, I would definitely recommend playing this mods. It's also like it makes like the game harder, but that's not the main focus of this mods. It like makes the game harder, but you can still quite easily get through it. It has like a lot of extra new content, and I like that. Well, you can like catch everything I say. It's not too hard, is it? Oh really? You just finished the Wutai side quest? How is that? Interesting. Oh, I got a speed drink. Can I sell that? Probably just for 1 gil. It's kind of sad I went out of MP though. I mean, I could probably like, if I want to be really cheap, I could go to like the inn and like save and west there. Maybe I should do that actually. Hey Monochrome, how are you? Can you actually do it for free in Arif's house? I'm not sure. Oh, Malina's up there. I think you can do that. Wow. Wow, that's really cheap. Like, that's for free. That's like a cheap person's paradise. I mean, normally, like, when you just play the game, you wouldn't really need that, because you wouldn't really have to grind. But in this mod, because it's a poverty mod, it doesn't really have any gil in it, you have to kind of do that. You can't really afford inns. You have to go for, like, everything that's free. This is more like an economy simulator by now, like, more than a fighting or an RPG. Well, this is my 3rd time playing it, and I think I've been getting better at this economy simulator. Like, my GDP increased by like 2% already. Yeah, like, I think last time I played this was like last September, and that was the earlier version. And I can't really say if I just got better at this game, or if, I don't know, just got easier, but things certainly changed for the better, it seems. No, this is not a speed one, I'm just playing this mod kind of extremely casually, so you know, I just have a timer because I don't really know why I have a timer. Somebody just told me I needed a timer, so I have a timer. But I'm not trying to speedrun this, no. It's more like an uptime time. It just kind of like says you, it tells you how long I've been streaming for, essentially. I kind of like how grinding in this mod doesn't really seem coerced. I mean, you can turn off random battles, and that's really neat. So you can essentially decide if you want to grind or not. You can decide if you even want to have random battles or not. I mean, that's really extremely convenient. I like that. Yeah, you already fought Guard Scorpion twice. Normally you only fight him once, and then that's it. But when you actually save Jesse, you fought Guard Scorpion a second time. But, I mean, that's not the last time you fight Guard Scorpion. You fight Guard Scorpion in this mod, like, dozens of times. Oh, I got an Ether. That's like 750 gil for free, I like that. Well, just that I think this mod is a poverty mod. So I needed poverty names. Pauper 1 is just the first name I could think of. So, you know. I don't know, that's my story. I hope it's enlightening. Well, Barret I think becomes like a very useful tank later in the game, but right now Barret is kind of useless. Like gameplay wise, he will probably be like a tank. He can like get cover and just take damage. I guess that's what he will be. That's what he'll be eventually, but right now he's rather useless. You know, I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna fight until my MP runs out of clouds, then I'm gonna leave. Yes, you get like sources. You can like customize your characters to some extent. You know, not entirely. But you have like several options. You can like make Cloud more mage based or like more attacking physically. So yes, you can have customization to some extent though. Not like entirely freely, but you can customize the game to certain. What the fuck? Why do I just get like some kind of weird Apple shit update? Are you kidding me? I don't want that. No, thank you. Well, you only get like so many sources. You don't really get, you know, amazing sources. It's not really, you know, a huge thing. It's neat, but you don't really get the ability to get overpowered. And hey, Akon Maya, I seem to like see you more often these days. I wonder if it's because I stream more, if you like, or if just because you seem like more existent and not so dead. That's nice, Dad. You still haven't died. I like to notice that. Well, I watched some Julia Child earlier today. She was like making some kind of crepe and crepe gâteau and crepe Suzette. So maybe I'm just inspired by the sources from there. Oh really? Well, that's good to hear, I guess. You know, hiding and seeking can be fun, but not all the time, I guess. Actually, it was Julia Child and Jacques Pepin or something. Pepin. I don't know, but they were like making a lot of crap with Gateau and Suzette. Hey on Jesus. So I should have enough money now to buy more grenades. I might even like sell some ethers. That's well, I'm gonna sell one ether. Then spend more money on grenades. Actually, I have to save some money to buy the batteries. But I should have enough in grenades now. That should be enough for right now. And I probably should heal. This is like only for this. I mean, because I have no splits. I mean, I've used this before in like extra speed ones, but this is like only, you know, if I like maximize my window, there's like blank space on left and right. So I just like kind of put that. It's not really meant to be of any kind of importance. It's just, I don't know. I didn't really have anything else to put there, so enjoy the spooky layouts. There's really no reason for it. Anyway, as I said, like the biggest feature of this mod is of this version of the mods. It wasn't in earlier versions that you can actually turn off winner battles. That is extremely useful. If you don't want to fight, you can just use that feature to toggle off winner battles. Oh, that is counterattack. That's actually really neat. What did I call Aerith? Do you want to take a guess? I mean, I guess you're gonna find out eventually what I called Aerith, but I don't know. Let's just keep you in suspension. Well, actually I called Tifa garbage, and I can't just, you know, you can't really recycle garbage, can you? You can't just recycle the name garbage, can you? That doesn't work. Well, there is actually a character limit. You can only have 9 characters, so some of those names just don't fit. You know, in fact, the name I took, I had to actually already shorten it with like a ghetto spelling. Like, I had to actually shorten it already, and I don't really like that, but you know, it kind of fits her. The name in itself is rather, I don't know, it's rather garbage, so it's like a garbage spelling of a garbage name. But it's not literally garbage, it's something else. It's like 2 of my favorite things combined. In case you know what that means. Yeah, I guess it's more slum-like. But strawberry and cake, tuna and cake, I can see why you say that, but I don't know. It's like 2 of the things I mentioned most combined. Not necessarily cake or strawberries, but like terms to describe people, if you combine those. Well, I feel you're getting closer, but not quite yet. Garbo? What is Garbo? Is Garbo garbage? I never even heard of the word Garbo before. I wouldn't just use unauthorized words, would I? It's slang for garbage man? Is that a thing? I never heard of that. I have no idea. I mean, I guess you could see her name right there, but I kind of skipped over the text too fast. I mean, I guess you could just replay the Twitch stream to read the name there, but you know, you'll find out sooner or later what she's called. Oh really? In Australia? I have no idea. Maybe you should ask somebody from Australia. I could maybe do that later to confirm or refute that. How difficult is this mod? Well, it's not necessarily a hardcore mod, but it's like harder than the original game. But there's also much more content, like there's extra bosses and stuff that just weren't even there in the I mean, I'm currently drinking some Coke, so I'm using only one hand to go up those stairs, and it's kind of difficult actually. You shouldn't really do that. Well, I poured it like 3 hours ago, so it kind of tastes stale already. No, but I like to, you know, I like to vary things. One day I drink Mezzamix, the other day I drink Coke. On some days I drink like both, but not every day is suitable for that kind of adventurism. Sauerkraut soda? Why would anybody do that? Sounds like a horrible idea. Maybe I should just walk upstairs. I mean, if you just use one hand, it's kind of difficult. It's like kind of like playing piano, only there's no sound coming out of your computer. This is like the hard curve for some reason. I can't really do this. I can do like this curve, but not the other one. I mean, if you just use one hand, it's kind of difficult. It's like kind of like playing piano, only there's no sound coming out of your computer. This is like the hard curve for some reason. I can't really do this. I can do like this curve, but not the other one. You know, it's actually an interesting detail how the floors, if you count them, they actually add up to 59. So that's a lot of realism in this. I mean, once you're done with this, you're supposed to be at full level of floor 59, and you actually are. So I like this. I like this detail in this part. Or if you actually like count the floors or the stories, you actually get 59, which is, it's really a neat detail. Well, I guess if they did that, you might wonder if you just miscounted. I mean, counting isn't easy, is it? Counting is really hard. Oh my god, I might want to save. This looks spooky already. What the fuck? Like, I don't even know if that was there last time. Actually, I think it was. Yeah, it probably was. I saw what I probably shouldn't have seen. Well, see you, Beaver. Good luck. Don't die. Oh my god. This is like way too spooky already. Should I actually use barrier maybe? Maybe that's a good idea. What does this even do? Oh, it was? That's interesting. I think I remember it, but because it's like half a year ago since I played this, I'm not entirely sure about some things. Oh wow, I probably should have also used the M barrier. Maybe I should do it just right now. Oh god, I have to actually do this, like, I wanna of course get all the years, but maybe this is like already way too hard for me. Oh my god, I actually made that. That is like surprising, I didn't expect to get both yeah. If I would be an animal, I don't know. Why would you want to know what animal I would be like? I mean, technically, humans are animals, right? So, am I not already an animal anyway? I don't have Big Guard, I just have Barrier and M Barrier. You get this in this mod like quite soon. Everything comes with Barrier and M Barrier. So this is why I already have that. I don't have Big Guard though. Just Barrier Materia. But anyway, if I were like another animal, not a human, I don't know. I would like to be something that doesn't really have a too high risk of being slaughtered. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want to be a horse, because horses are eaten like way too much. That seems dangerous. I don't know how long I will be playing this for right now, but it seems like a while. Oh, he's also asleep? That sucks. Maybe I should be, I don't know, maybe a jellyfish. I heard they don't even, like, feel pain. They also kind of don't die. I think jellyfish seem like a pretty neat choice. Hey, Davids. I don't really like how I have to use this so much. I have to actually get like, yeah, this is like way too strenuous. Well, I guess if you're a jellyfish, you don't really care what your mouth is. This wasn't even so bad. I'm seriously surprised how I haven't actually died yet. Like, I can't stop on mentioning this, but I really am surprised. Like, I feel I should have like died many more times, and I haven't even died at all yet. So, I'm surprised. But I also should save. Normalement, dans une speedrun, il me prend, je pense, environ 1h40 minutes. Alors, environ 100 minutes pour quitter Midgar. Mais oui, ce que je fais maintenant, c'est jouer au C-Mods. Donc il y a au fond nouveaux ennemis, nouveaux boss. Donc ce n'est pas trop surprenant que ça me prend beaucoup plus de temps, puisqu'il y a juste aussi beaucoup plus d'ennemis et choses à faire. Panama Papers. Well, Panama Papers are fun, aren't they? I don't know. I like everything Caribbean. Papers, foods. Not so much sun though. I don't like beaches. But papers are good. That was kind of not the plan here. I didn't want to get caught. Oh my god. I'm kind of glad I saved. Well, you know, you can talk about different things on different channels on Twitch. I don't see why you should necessarily, you know, censor that. I guess it's just not exactly a great topic all around, like most of those things. What is the new threat mods? Like, it's not necessarily a hardcore mods, but it kind of like makes the game harder. There's like new bosses, new enemies, actually also new side quests, a lot of new stuff actually. I really like this mods. I've played various FF7 mods, like difficulty mods, and this is, I guess, like my favorite one. It has like a lot of really unique new content that is quite fun. And currently this is version 1.4, it's like the latest version of this mods. I played 2 earlier versions and I kind of want to figure out how this is different from the earlier ones. And so far I like it. I can't really say what's new in this version, but actually the one thing I noticed is that in this version, on save points you can actually disable when in battles, which is really very neat. You can literally just disable when in battles in save points. That's really very neat. So it's actually quite convenient. But oh, there you see the name. So that's what I called Aerith, and you know, because I only had 9 letters, I couldn't actually spell out hooker as an ER, I had to go for the A. Unfortunate. Hey Mosquito, how are you? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Well, this isn't really a speed one, it's just that I'm replaying this new threat mods. You know, recently a new version came out. This is the latest version of this new threat mods. Excuse me, and I already played through it twice on stream actually. And this is currently my 3rd time playing through new threat mods. It's, I guess, like my favorite of the 7 mods, and probably the best one out there. So I figured I might just play this again. I even forgot what the book said. Wasn't it? Seriously, I should question something in my life. Interesting. It reduces your dexterity. You know, I'm not actually having Tasty Unibot enabled right now, so you cannot speak to the Magic Conch. But have you actually checked out my amazing Discord channel? I think I haven't seen you there. Maybe you should give that a try. Alors, ce n'est pas vraiment un speed one, bien que j'ai you know, bien qu'on peut, j'ai like quelque chose pour les temps, mais je pense que je vais faire tous les side quests et donc c'est plutôt 100%, mais ce n'est pas une speed one, c'est juste une c'est juste plutôt une je ne sais pas comment on dit en français. Ah. Well, as I said, this is not really a speed one, but I will do all the side quests in this. I just will not speed one this. So I guess this is like 100%, but it's not really a speed one, you see. So I wouldn't really call it a 1. But I guess you can just use it. Ah oui, c'est juste quelque chose comme un playthrough, plutôt lawns. Actually, I want to use the staircase. The staircase is fun. There's something on level 64 I could maybe use, like a save point. You can also heal for free, which is kind of neat. What is this guy saying? I mean, is it like common for like a huge company to have like a sleeping room where you like, if you have like beds, people like can take naps? Like, I don't know. I have no idea if that's a thing. I know they have like gyms sometimes, but do they have like some kind of relaxation room where they have beds, like in this room over there? Seems strange to me. If you do this later on this too, you can like get something. I think you get like sources, but I don't think you get sources in this mod. You can probably get something else. Maybe like an Easter egg or something would be neat. Maybe at Google. That's actually good points. They could maybe have that. I mean, what the fuck? Oh my goats. Oh my goats. This looks spooky. I don't know if that was in the... maybe I should save, like, again. Ah oui, j'ai compté faire tous les boss, ça veut dire là, tous les quêtes optionnelles et ah oui, on peut dire toutes les choses. I can't even say if that was there last time, the carry armor thing. I don't recall that. Looks very spooky. Well, you can give it a try and see what happens. You know. I think you're not meant to kill this, right? This... Oh wow, that's cute. This is really cute. So cute. So very cute and cool and stuff. This definitely wasn't in the last version. I would have recalled that. Well, you know, I can pretend I speak German by trying to give you an answer, but I will not give it in German, just in this other language. Kinda wanna heal now. I mean, this wasn't actually game over, this was like a, you know, in some parts of the game you get like game overs that actually aren't game overs, like in Wutai in the pagoda, or in the battle arena, or when you fight in Fort Condor, or also when you fight Snow. They aren't actually like real game overs, they're like actually, I don't know what to call them, but they aren't real game overs, so they don't actually are game overs. This one as well, it did, I mean, I didn't, like, the game didn't like stop, so it wasn't a real game over. Ah oui, c'est beaucoup plus difficile dans ces modes, mais je pense que c'est toujours bien possible. C'est juste il faut avoir plus des stratégies et savoir s'il faut faire. Well, you can try that, but I don't speak Chinese or Japanese. I speak like rudimentary Japanese. I can say like, I don't know, stuff like there's a hooker selling weeds in the bathroom. I guess I can say that in Japanese if I try really hard, but not really more than that. Well, speaking of Vietnamese, I have really advanced Vietnamese knowledge. I know that the currency of Vietnam is called the dong. So don't ask me why I know that, but I know that. The dong is the official currency of Vietnam. So you buy things with dongs in Vietnam. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, probably not. I don't even speak Spanish, even though I was really intrigued to learn Spanish because I should watch more of Maria la del Barrio. It's like one of my favorite Spanish telenovelas right now. I haven't actually watched it, but it looks really fun. I should maybe watch it. Well, if you use dongs to buy dildos, is that really buying them? Isn't it just trading them? I'm not sure. Well, I'm still studying stuff, but I know, I study mathematics. Quite a spooky subject. I think even when 13 had his model changed, for some reason I think his tail end, it wasn't originally orange, I think. I mean, Cloud has used to have like a purple suit, but this one is more like navy. And Baron's clothes also were different. Actually, Omega was earlier. He was on earlier. You just missed him by like 2 hours or so. I think he still lives in the same realm he used to live in last time you talked to him. He hasn't really changed his realms. He isn't quite a realm changer, I think. How many of those emotes do you even have? Like, I don't know. They're all quite spooky. So I'm gonna fight this next boss, and I wonder what I should do about that. Here have 30 emotes from one person. That's interesting. I don't know who Forsen is, but seems like pretty big Twitch streamer. Oh, he streams Hearthstone. I would not know. Oh, it makes sense. Is Hearthstone like competitive? Like, I don't know, World of Warcraft? Wait, that isn't even competitive, but like, I don't know. What is a competitive game? Like, StarCraft? I have no idea. League of Legends? Is it like that? You know, I don't really know why you'd want to play Hearthstone, but maybe that's one of the reasons. Oh, they do? I would not know. Interesting to hear, though. Yeah, because I think the enemy is gonna attack me, so I don't think I can actually deal more damage with offensively using poison, but I think I can use it defensively. But it's not gonna help me offensively, because I don't think I can actually deal more damage with it. But I can certainly reduce the damage I take. Well, as I said, I spoke to OCT like 2 hours ago. Then he left, but he promised to return. Poisoned strawberries, that I think. I don't know. I would assume there's probably more poisonous fruit than strawberries. Like poisonous banana, aren't they actually radioactive? Like, aren't bananas literally radioactive in a very low dose? I mean, technically everything is radioactive, but bananas probably more so than other fruits, and I have no name for this thing. What do I call Red 13? I have no idea. I need like a good name. Give me a good name while I think about this. Bob. Why should I name him Bob? Ouch. I mean, I could always name him Pikachu, but I think I did that last time already. So, I think I want to go for like another name. Something I can immediately relate to. Like, I don't know. What if I just name him Licky Tongue? That's too many letters though. That's unfortunate. That's so very unfortunate. Oh my god, it fits? How does that even fit? Because I can't count? Yeah, I can't count. I think that is a great name. It's without a C, really. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna go with it.